Hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl Riri, just coming to kick it with you for a minute. I hope y'all day is going well. Um, this video is flat out about friends, okay? And the people that you surround yourself with, okay? I want you to be careful who you call a friend. That's the first thing, okay? And secondly, um, this applies to family too, okay? I want y'all to understand how big and dangerous envy is. Okay. Um, if you're watching this video, you probably have a really big heart. You know, that's just the type of people we are. You have a huge heart, and you often put people before yourself. You know what I mean? Not because you don't think you're worth it, or because um, that's just your nature. That's just who you are. Um, and people can see that, and a lot of times they take advantage of that, unfortunately. But this just is speaking to envy. Okay. I want y'all to pay attention, okay, to all the stories, all the movies, all the shows, right? When there is a murder, right, it's usually what? Someone known, someone close to them, a best friend, a husband, a family member. Okay. It's real. And so I'm just coming to just enlighten you guys. You know what I mean? If you with your group of friends or you with your family and you keep hearing those jabs, like you peep it, but you just file it away, and you ignore it. Handle it with grace. The jabs. When someone is disrespecting you, and you got that friend that laughs, pay attention, okay? Um, when you accomplish something, no one tells you that they're proud of you or they congratulate you. But when you fail at something or do bad at something, they give that energy. You know what I'm saying? That feeling in your intuition where it's like, I don't trust her no more, or I don't feel right around, or I don't feel liked. You know what I'm saying? Or you know how you could walk into a room and know that you've been talked about, right? I mean, we're human. Ain't nobody dumb, right? Even if you try to ignore it, even if you are in denial, even if you like, oh, they wouldn't do me like that. I just want y'all to pay attention, because where we are in these days right now is literally about life and death. Either you are of God, or you a witch or a warlock. Warlock for men, witch is a woman. Flat out. You're either evil or good. There's no in between, and there never was. You know what I mean? But especially where we are today, um, the evil is being exposed. Okay, who is not for you is being exposed. I mentioned before in another video, God sees all, He hears all. So if I mentioned like rejection is God's protection. If that relationship didn't work out, or that friendship didn't work out, or somebody ghosted you, that's God protecting you. They heard a conversation, or the conversations that were being had about you, and that was not pleasing to Him. They saw the plots, He saw the plots, plans, and schemes of these people, who are not for you. So it's just important that you make sure, be aware. You know what I mean? Like, it's really life and death. You know what I mean? The devil comes to kill, steal, and destroy. That's not a figure of speech. You know what I'm saying? Look how many people we've lost to suicide. I talk about that often. That's a spirit. You know what I'm saying? That's a spirit. So be aware of who you call a friend. Be aware of who you share your accomplishments with. Move in silence, matter of fact. You know what I mean? This is the whole point of the isolation period. If you have a good heart, a good heart, a good heart, usually when you think about your blessings, you think about how you want to bless your mom, or bless this family member, or bless this person, right? God knows your heart. So what He'll do is isolate you. So then the people who are not for you are exposed. So that when your harvest comes, you don't spend it on the people that were trying to tear it down. You see what I'm saying? So that's why it's important. Be careful who you call a friend, y'all. And you know what I'm saying? And I keep stressing urgency. Like today, cut people off today because literally life and death. While you over there using your heart, like man, I don't want to hurt them, or I don't want to cut them off, or what about I'm their ride to work, or what about you? No, because while you loving and caring, they plotting and planning on your downfall. Okay, it's about life and death. It's time to stop playing. It's time to stop playing with your life. It's time to stop playing with the company around you. It's time to, if you at a job and you are belittled and you are the joke of the office and you feel small, or you got to leave second guessing yourself all the time, or maybe I was a little too mean to Marge, or maybe I was a little too, if you got to do all that, that's toxic. And a lot of work environments are that nowadays. You get what I'm saying? My whole point is, wherever you are in life, it's time to take it seriously. Quit ignoring the signs. Quit brushing it under the rug. You know what I'm saying? Quit brushing it under the rug. Quit ignoring it. Quit, like filing it away for a later time. No, now is the time. Cut that girl off. Cut that man off. If the way they move is not in alignment with your walk with God, or with your walk and you trying to better yourself, they gotta go. It's a reason why you have this negative feeling about them. It's a reason why you have a discomfort around them. Okay? Listen, I don't know if it was that I was in denial, or if my heart is just good. Like, I really love to believe the best in everybody, even with um your habits and your behavior. I still see who you are. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, your behavior does not necessarily dictate who you are, right? We all sin, we all make mistakes. Before I answered the call, I was living wild, and I always had a certain class to myself. I always had a certain presence to myself and a certain demand of respect to myself. But I still was living and doing things that I never imagined myself doing. I'm gonna just keep it real. That's who I'm just authentic. You know what I'm saying? So we all kind of get lost on the path. We all go down that dark road. But I really wanted to believe the best in people. So when I peeped close people doing it to me, I peeped it, I'll fall away, and I would just love harder. You know what I mean? But it wasn't until God isolated me that he really revealed some things, like the true intent of these people's heart and how dangerous it was for me to be around them. Okay? So stop being nice. Then God had to G check me, and he told me to stop being selfless to selfish people. I'm going to say that again. Stop being selfless to selfish people. Don't stop being yourself. Don't stop being selfless. But you be that for the new tribe that God brings to you after isolation. You get what I'm saying? It's time to put yourself first. It's time to protect yourself. It's time to remember who you are. It's time to remember your self-worth. It's time to start saying no. Forget the manipulation. Forget how bad they make you feel. Forget the guilt trips. That's all manipulation. That's all spirit. That's not of God. Should nobody be mad that you saying no? Should nobody be mad that you saying not right now? Okay? So it's really time for you to put yourself first, and cut out the bull, y'all, because it is life and death. Them same people that you having a hard time letting go of is talking about you right now, gossiping about your business. They're not talking about the good things you did for them. They're not talking about, how you helped them, how you prayed over them, how you encouraged them, how you was the only one that saw them as a person. They're not talking about that. Okay? Envy is a real thing. Cut it off. I don't care if it's your mom. I don't care who it is. I don't care who it is. It's time to get serious about it. It is life and death, you guys. Okay? I love you. Like, comment, subscribe. Y'all know I always say never, ever, ever, ever stop dreaming. I love y'all.